A day is made by his grand design. So fill up your cup as you listen in. Wake up in the morning with Shelly on WAPN. On WAPN. On WAPN.
Good Monday morning. How are you this morning? I am great and ready to be here, ready to get all this done, ready to get equipment to work the way it's supposed to work. If you know, you know, I have been having when I say major, technical problems. Well, it's not really technical problems, but I guess it's kind of technical problems because when you upgrade something, well, I have been changing our email address now for day 4 and trying to reboot everything and redo everything. And it has been, it has taught me a lot. Let me just tell you, it has taught me a lot, but I will never, ever do this again. I have not changed my email address in 38 years, and I know I'm not going to do it in another 38 years. So pray as I finish, work on. I'm probably a third of the way there now, which is better than the fourth, but not where I want to be. But it's just slow because I thought just changing my email address was a pain. You have to redo because you change phone carriers, every single thing that you have to do with the phone also. So yeah, I have the same phone number, but I changed carriers. So pray for me as I'm dealing with all that. Then I come into work and technical difficulties here. I love a challenge. I do. I love figuring it out. I love learning. So I'm just got to have the joy of the Lord from the top of my head to my soles at my feet and everywhere in between, and just find the joy in this. And I find the joy that once I'm done, everything will be on the same page again. So we'll get it done. We will get it done. How was your weekend? I hope that it was great. Saturday, I was adulting all day. That means cleaning the grout, cleaning the house, really doing a deep clean. So I worked on that. And then yesterday, we did take the boat out for a couple hours, which was very nice, and then head for a swim. So I got a little bit of color yesterday. That was nice. But the day was just gone before you even know. It seems like we just started and headed to bed. But a great day. I love this time of year. This is my favorite time of weather. I just love it. I just think that this is in the 80s is perfect for me. So did that. And then today, coming to work, the beautiful full moon. Have y'all seen that beautiful full moon? And then today, a new month. And it's exactly halfway through 2026. How did we get here already? I feel like we just were celebrating Christmas, just kicking off new, and here we are halfway. And next month, we'll be celebrating 250 years. So are you doing a celebration? Are you really into it? I just think it's so special, 250 years, getting some cute little red, white, and blue outfits, and again, I celebrate with the family, and I'm just thankful to live in the United States, thankful for freedom, thankful for so much. And I think that we take everything in and we don't realize how thankful we are. So time to celebrate the United States, celebrate our freedom, celebrate what God is doing every day in our lives. We are one blessed nation. I'm blessed personally. God is just so good with WAPN. And the things that we're allowed to do, we're allowed to pray. Wow. A praying radio station. And it's so special because I listen to the different prayer lines and different people that are encouraging. And I really appreciate each and every one of my pastors that come in here and pray for the needs of our community. Thank you so much. And our laymen that come in here, very, very special. And I have the 4th Thursday of the month available. It's just one time a month, but if you've ever thought about doing prayer line and you can't really commit, there is one available a month. So let me know the 4th Thursday of the month. I'd love to help you get on WAPN. Maybe you don't want to do prayer line. I get it. Maybe you just want to be on WAPN. The minimum is $35 a week for 15 minutes. So we would love to get you started. If you're live in the area and you want to come live in here, you get to do all the fun stuff. And I will train you and get you started right away. Today is Becky with the City of Holly Hill. Love it. I love that the City of Holly Hill is participating and coming. We've got so many changes going on in Holly Hill right now. I'm loving it. Driving down the road. 1 minute, there will be this ugly building. Next thing you know, it's leveled. And they're getting ready to put something new and improved in. So be looking around Holly Hill. Holly Hill is a special little town between Ormond and Daytona Beach. And we've got a lot to offer. Maybe you'd like to come to the business lunch tomorrow. It's at 12 o'clock at Pictonia, and it's meeting different Holly Hill businesses and getting to introduce your business. And there's always something interesting that they do. So if you'd like to join us, I'd love to see you tomorrow for lunch at Pictonia with the Holly Hill business and get to know your neighbors. I think it's very important. My husband is the good neighbor of the year. My husband is super good neighbor. He knows everybody. He knows everybody around us. He knows anybody walking down the street. He's just really good about that. I'm better of that at the business, but I want to be better at that personally and at the business. We live in a great little town, and I just want to be part of it. So that's something near and dear to my heart. Let's see what else is going on. Beginning of the month. So did you get all your end of the month stuff done? I did not. Voila. Let's just put it out there. With this technical difficulties, I feel like I've gone 5 feet forward and 6 feet back. But God, He is going to help me, and we are going to get it all out. Oh, Friday. I know what I did Friday. Did the food drop. Yes, we were potatoes. I knew I said I wasn't going to do anything hard because of my back, but potatoes, I didn't do more than 10 pounds at a time. So that wasn't that bad, but what a blessing to be part of a food drop. If you've never got to do it, I hope that you join our next food drop. It just is such a blessing to yourself, to community. I think we did 29,000 pounds of potatoes. I mean, not potatoes, of food. I think we did 9,000 pounds of potatoes, but all kinds of good stuff, just blessing the community. So shout out to Daytona Dream Center and Second Harvest Food Bank for doing that for our community. What a great thing. And like I said, it's something near and dear to my heart and that I love to do. And so if you ever want to volunteer with me, let me know, or go to Daytona Dream Center on Facebook. You can fill out the information and become a volunteer. We got something going on this Friday. I believe it's Friday. I say that with such great faith. Yes, it is Friday at Tomoka Christian Center, a women's thing, a women's event. If you'd like to go to that, we did do an interview on that a couple weeks ago. Hope in the Waiting for Mamas, and just a great program. They would like for you to register on the internet, but if you don't register, you can still show up. That's at 6 o'clock at Tomoka Christian Center. I'll put up more information on that on Facebook, but that is something to go to this week. If you've got stuff going on at your church or your ministry, send it over to WAPN at WAPN.net so I can share it with the neighborhood. Yeah, I like to share things with the neighborhood and let people know the different things that are going on. We've got hundreds of ministries here in town, and it's hard to keep up everything that's going on. So I love to share. If you do have a website or Facebook or whatever, it's great to like, share, and follow. Very important to like, share, and follow. That helps us move up on the algorithms. And it helps things just know what's going on, and it keeps you in the loop of everything. So send it over WAPN at WAPN.net. And of course, if you've got a prayer request, you can go right there on our website, WAPN.net. Click on prayer request, add your prayer request right there. Maybe you'd like to donate to WAPN, 1508 State Avenue in Holly Hill. You can donate your dollars, your fives, your hundreds, your thousands, or you can go to the website, WAPN.net, and donate right there. There's all kinds of ways to get involved with WAPN, and we appreciate every partner, every ministry, every person that's part of WAPN. You're the backbone. You're what keep us going. And so maybe you said, well, I'd love to be on the air. I'd like to do a recovery show. I'd like to do a kids program. I'd like to do some Southern rock. I'd like to do some country. I don't know what you would like to do, but give me a call or text me or stop on by the radio station. You do need an appointment if you stop by, because I'm semi-retired now. And so I'm just in and out a lot, but I would love to talk to you about how you would like to become part of the radio family. You know, we have a new rock show, 6 o'clock every night, and just loving it. Just love. I grew up in rock and roll, and it's funny because then I just really wasn't in. I grew up in rock and roll, secular rock and roll, went to a lot of rock and roll concerts, didn't really know there was such thing as Christian rock. And then lately, we started this rock show, and I am loving the rock music. Full circle. I know. So tune in at 6 o'clock tonight and let me know how you listen, where you listen, what you like, what you don't like. I love hearing about what you do or do not like about the radio station. I'd rather hear something and know how to help it than not hear and go, well, I thought they liked it. And I love it when people call in and ask, what is that song, or what is the name of that song? If you are listening, you can go to WAPN.net and it'll be scrolling across what the name of the song is. or in your car. If you have that technology, you will be able to see it that way. But I don't mind looking it up for you. I have a way to do that. So give me a holler, and I would love to look that up for you and let you know what you're listening to on WAPN. Well, today is Monday, and it is going to be a great, busy day. Matter of fact, I'm just going to jump on into Monday because, like I said, I've got some technical things I'm working on. So let's get our favor on. Let's get this Monday started. When you're getting the thought line straightened out, before long, you'll start talking right. That's when you begin to see more of God's favor. I know that he's got this technical stuff figured out. I know that it's all fixed. I know that it's all working. In Jesus' name, it's a process. Sometimes you have to walk through it to get to the result. And so I'm just walking through it and knowing that God's got it. And I love learning. So that's really important, that if you're constantly learning, and I know you're constantly praying, get up today. Start your day with prayer. Do something, make your bed, do something. Those are acts of actually getting your brain going, doing the same thing every day. I get up and start off my day praying. I ask God what we're going to do today. I always say my positives. I make my bed before I do anything else. Kind of straighten up my zone before I walk out the door so that you're preparing your day with a setup. It's so important to set up today. Today is Monday. It's one of my favorite days of the week. And no, I am not sarcastic. I love it. It's a clean slate. It's a great way to get everything going. And today being the Monday and the first day of the month, you got a whole blank slate in front of you. You got a whole blank slate in front of you saying, okay, God, what do you want to happen in the month of June? What do you want me to accomplish? What do you want me to do? And go for it. You know, you're going to make mistakes along the way. Oh, well, it's not the end of the world. Stuff is going to be hard sometimes. Oh, well, technology is going to be technology. Oh, well. Keep going, keep smiling, and keep knowing that God's got it. You're listening to WAPN 91.5 FM. It is Monday, June 1st, 2026. Like I said, that full moon was gorgeous on the way into work. The weather here in Holly Hill is going to hit 87 with the low of 74. Madison, 89 with the low of 73. If it's your birthday, it's one of my good friends, Crystal's birthday. Happy birthday, Miss Crystal. I hope that you have a wonderful, great day and that y'all do something special. And Uma and Casey and Jennifer and Paul and Michael and Scott and Magda and Paulette, another good friend of mine. Happy birthday to all the sweet people that celebrating their birthday today. And God, show up and show out and do something special for them. Show them a prayer that they've been praying for, that you just make it happen today and let them know that you're just loving on them. Today is something nice day. So whenever you're out and about, and I know that's hard to do, especially when you got a lot on your plate and a lot going on, but go out of your way today to say something nice to somebody else and change their stinking thinking about maybe what's going on. Well, y'all, I am praying for you. It is going to be a great Monday, a great June. I can't wait to see what God's going to do. Y'all have a wonderful, great day. I'm praying for you.